Hey y'all, let's get right into this tutorial. So today, installing this U part from Alipearl hair, I'm just gonna literally just take a U out at the center of my head, and this right here will be my leave out, which you will need when installing a U part wig. So I'm just gonna twist that up and then, you know, look a little bit crazy with this scrunchie in the middle of my head. But next, I'm going to just add a little bit of moisturizer to my hair. I'm using the Mayel hair milk. I think it's the avocado hair milk. And then I'm actually trying a new edge control, this Arcani. I've been seeing like this rub challenge using this hair gel, like this edge control. So I just went on ahead and bought it, and I'm just trying it out. I'm gonna give a review on it in probably just a few days because this is not my first go around using it, but so far so good. So next I'm just going to brush that back and then just braid up both sections of my hair. So you just want to make this part as flat as possible because this is going to be underneath your wig. The flatter it is, the less bumps and humps and all that kind of stuff will show. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to pin this up and then move right along to the U part wig that I'm wearing today from Alipearl. This U part is their kinky straight 12-inch wig, and it's 180% density. And here is the inside, just showing you the small combs that I really like that Alipearl does, because I do have a thinner hairline, and so these small combs help to, you know, not pull on the hair as much, and they're just more comfortable to me in my opinion. So next I'm just popping this U part on, and honestly y'all, I didn't pop it on this fast. It always takes me a good second to, you know, get the U part adjusted and to get it just comfortable on my head. So you do have the option to pull out as much leave out as you want. So you could also pull some out right here on the side. I just chose not to, because I like as little of my hair left out when it comes to U-part wigs as possible. So from here, y'all, I'm just going to quickly flat iron this hair. I had my flat iron set on about 400 degrees, and I did the comb chase method for just like a few parts. I didn't like take it little by little. I just kind of went through with my hands like I'm doing here and just, you know, lightly flat ironing the hair. And none of the kinks really came out, which is not a bad thing, because over time, the more heat you apply to kinky hair, kinky wigs, it's gonna get straighter and straighter. So just keep that in mind. So I was cool with it, but I did want it a little bit flatter than this. So I'll show you guys what I ended up doing, but from here I'm just going to flat iron in pretty large sections, and then I will go ahead and flat iron my leave out. So a quick tip that I do just to make any type of wig flatter is, and I know you guys see me do this like 1,000 times with my lace front wigs, but I just take this wax stick and just hit it at the root of the hair, and that'll it'll weigh it down a bit, but it'll give you a little bit flatter. And to me, it just made it look a little bit more natural for my overall hair density. Not necessarily texture, but the density. My hair isn't super thick, and I really wanted this to be as natural looking as possible. So as far as my natural hair, I just sprayed it a little bit with the Silk Elements heat protectant, and then I'm just going to do one pass on both sides all the way through, and this is the outcomes. I don't really put heat in my head very often. Honestly, y'all, I probably straighten my hair twice a year, but this year I think I've done it like 3 times already. And that's because it's a U-part wig and it's a straight wig. So just keep that in mind. I know not everyone loves to straighten their hair, especially if you have natural 4B, 4C hair, or you just don't, you just don't like to put heat in it, you will have to do that with this particular wig. So I'm just hitting my edges with that edge control. I'm not doing anything fancy on them. I wanted to keep them as minimal as possible. So no swoops and getting all crazy with designs and stuff. And just for added hold, I'm using my Lagoon Jam, which is my favorite little edge control, right on the very ends of my hair, just to make sure they don't budge, they don't go anywhere, because it was a little bit humid today here in Houston and I did not want anything reverting at all. So after I do this, y'all, I'm just going to take a little bit of my oil and use that on my hair, just to weigh my hair down a little bit, because I hadn't really put that much stuff on it and I wanted it to blend a little bit better with the Upart wig. And it's just a trick that I always use. So just took a little bit of oil and then just took in my little black strips and just laying my hair down until I was ready to finish up this style. So this is pretty much the final look. I just had to hit my hair again with a little bit of heat to knock out that little dent. But other than that, that's pretty much it. The only thing is I wasn't a fan of the ends of this hair and it wasn't the length that I kind of envisioned. So I just took my clippers and made the ends blunt, and that was the look I was going for. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys like the switch up, something easy, something very simple for you out there. I'll put everything down below in the description box, all the details of this wig. If you guys have any questions, comments, please put them down below. And yeah, I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.